case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for.
A messy web of agreements, violations, and legal fights over a 1961 share sale underpinned the federal court case of Kupferman v. Consolidated Research and Manufacturing Corp. This case, decided in 1972 by the United States Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit, put a former director of Consolidated, Jacobson, into the litigant's spot. At the core of the dispute was an arrangement forged in 1960 between Vickers Christy and Consolidated Research and Manufacturing Corporation. Consolidated misrepresented its commitments for unit sales, prompting Vickers Christy to prematurely release subscription funds held in escrow, violating the SEC's net capital rule. Vickers Christy scrambled to rectify the transgression before facing legal action by the SEC. Amid this flurry, shares were transacted, some sold to a certain Lieberman and partially transferred to Vickers. The drama escalated when Consolidated reneged on an agreement to file a post-effective amendment regarding remaining shares. The receiver Kupferman initiated legal action against Jacobson and other directors, alleging a conspiracy to sabotage the post-effective amendment process. Using an executory release from Vickers Christy, Jacobson sought to shield himself against the claim for damages. The 1962 judgment gave Kupferman a win, with the court ruling in favor of damages to be paid to Vickers Christy. Almost a decade later, in 1971, Jacobson made an unsuccessful attempt to overturn this ruling, citing FR Civ P60B for the motion. The court, intrinsically focused on preserving judicial fairness, keenly surveyed the accusation of fraud by Ross for not disclosing certain documents. It held that Ross and his client were under no legal obligation to produce all documents, thereby dismissing any accusation of court fraud. In a double blow, Jacobson's wish to absolve Consolidated of further obligations was denied, as was Ross's request for additional monetary compensation for damages. The court, refraining from extending the judgment to a potential tort claim against the directors, preferred to leave the settlement of initial issues to New York courts. Thus, the circuitous legal saga concluded with the 1972 decision, substantiating the sanctity of court finality and the complexities of financial agreements and their subsequent breaches.
Case briefs, and so much more. LSData's got what you're looking for. Visit lsd.law, elevate your mind, leave the stress of class.